Hold on a second, guys. Boss, welcome in. I'm doing it just for the heck of it. Getting stuff set up. Pin that. Just in case, you know. Never know. Oh boy. Turned. Knock it down better. Pliers go. Waiting for all the rest of it begging me to go live to come in. Thank you for the like, though. I guess the first jigs I'll make is the ones my mom asked me to make. Come on, get out there. Two. And a 3. One goes. One goes. And where to put the berry there? I sworn he said he was done streaming. But that's cool. That's cool. Glad to see he went ahead and went live. Ain't no reason to stop live streaming. What are you up to tonight, boss, if you're still in here? Jed, how you doing? It is morning. It is 3:13 a.m. Oh, nice. I'm up to 526 subscribers now. Ah, stay. Give me 1 second. Nope, sorry. I don't do that. Near some, yeah, 3, 4, yeah, 6:14 p.m. Yeah, sorry, just me. Nope. That's a little better. One second, guys. Trying to finish my cigarette and got a cup of coffee on its way. But like I said, my mom was saying that she really liked the blue jigs. So I got the blue heads, blue Chanel. I'm going to do a white with silver fleck tail. That'll be the first thing I tie up tonight. I'm not sure how much more I'll tie up. Just run low on supply. Gotta get some more jig heads. No! Come back. Come it up. Luca, welcome in. Yeah, I seen that. He said he wasn't going to, but then he did, which is cool. Glad to see he didn't stop. There's no reason for him to stop. He's doing good. He's growing. It's cool. If you're here, you're here. If you're there, you're there. It's fine by me. Thank you, Jed. I mean, honestly, if he's actually fishing, you shouldn't be. I mean, in all honesty, to tell you a secret, I'm still a mod on there. Or was last I checked. That was last time he went live that I remember. Like 3-4 days ago. I don't know. Alright. Really? Okay. Thank you. 1 second and I'll mod that one. You should have done for your picture for that one. You should have mirror imaged it so your face is on the near side. There you go. AJ, welcome in. Come on. Thank you. Now for a big question. I know I grabbed it. Where'd I put it? There it is. You still in here, Luca? Okay. That minnow right there, or that paddle tail swim bait, that's one that you sent me on one of Turner's underspins. I caught 3 of my white bass off of that. And I caught 2 off of these bigger swim baits that Turner sent me. These guys. I mean, the first white bass I ever caught was that day I went live and caught those 2 carp. And then after live, I caught that 1 white bass. And then I went down this time and wound up catching 5. So when I traded, okay, yeah, there was a pack that had a few of them in it, and this happened to have the like the pink flecks in it. I don't know if pink made a difference or not, but. And then there was some smaller ones too that you had in there that you sent me. A bunch of different colors. I threw a green one of those on and I caught one, but it was really small. I mean, there is no size limit on them in my area, but still it was too small. All right, so smaller head, the blue body, the white tail. Oh, because Mom said, you should tie some in blue. I really like blue. Okay. Bro, what? Get your new gun. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the double. I'll get dialed in. Team devices are crap because they don't know how to adjust. I mean, you have to adjust the little thing on this one too. If I go from this to a bigger one, like say I went to this one, I'd have to adjust it just a turn or so to get to clamp down on that and not be too tight. I mean, I'm a redneck engineer. If it don't work, I'm going to make it work. Speaking of which, were you in Turner's chat earlier when I was talking about I needed a minnow bucket? Reaper, welcome in. he didn't hear me or he would have answered by now. I hope there's more of a question. Sorry, did you guys do a tying course? Taught myself. Watched other people tie and started tying. So I'd say my course is the fishing community on YouTube who tie jigs. Nope, you're fine. Alright, get them. If I get trolls, don't worry. I got other mods and I got 10 fingers. I kept singing that or whistling that while I was fishing. Had a few people laughing. That hubba look, 1 pound fish. Bounce. And I tried something a little different in the title tonight. I put little hashtags in it because somebody's asking me if that helps. I told them I don't know. I've never hashtagged a live stream before, but I figure it might help. I believe I missed hashtag live stream. So are your choices of color and styles based on what works? Both. Some of them are what works, and some of them are just what colors go together and look good. because a lot of people have said that if a lure looks good to you, it'll look good to a fish. Uh, that debate's still up in the air. No S, welcome in, man. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, my mom said she really liked blue and was talking about she might get herself a new fishing rod and maybe go fishing this year if we can get out and do it. My stepdad's been wanting to do it, but last year he wound up being diagnosed with colon cancer, and he was down most of the year fighting the battle, but he won. So hopefully this year I can get him out and get him on some fish, and my mom as well. All right. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you guys don't really have exactly tackle shops, or you got that BCF, I think it is, BFC or something like that. BCF, boating, camping, fishing. Go in there and talk to the people there about, like, you know, what kind of lures, what color lures work best in your area, and you can get a good idea of color patterns if you're going to tie. Liz, for the question is, did you take a course on tying jigs, or did you just learn it by yourself? That's part one of the question. And that's the second part of the question you're answering already. Audra, welcome in. Oh, don't need that getting messed up, even though I probably won't ever use it. Got a little fob that came with my tripod, and it's supposed to hook up so you can use it to take pictures or whatever. Ah, there you go. That's nice. Oop, I didn't tie that off or cut it off. I'm just taking it off all ahead of time, and I already glued it like a dummy again. Why for do I do this to myself occasionally? I guess this one gets the old double glue. Boop. Alright. Let that guy dry. And then I'll bag it up. That was the ruined bag. I know I got the bag somewhere. There we go. I'll get that one bagged. And that one's going to my mom, so I don't really have to tag it. How'd your night downtown go, Audra? Yeah, Lucifer, Turner said that he sent a package to Australia of these, the worm tie hooks. I guess he wasn't paying attention, wound up sending it and then figuring out it was to Australia. It was like $22. I mean, the grand scheme, whether you do it in the envelope like you're talking about or send it in a package, you know, 22 would be worth sending. Pretty much budget fishing stores. Well, like Kmart. Okay. Okay. Awesome. I mean, still, maybe the person who works in the tackle section, if there is somebody specific for that spot, would know a little bit about it. Nico, welcome in. Well, Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I don't know. Yeah, Tuesday. Or Monday night or Tuesday night, something like that. Oh, fun. Thank you, Nico. Yeah. Yeah, I got out and fished, but I wasn't able to go live because my phone went stupid on me. I wound up catching 2 nice, decent drum and 5 nice white bass. Which I should have kept the drum, but I wasn't thinking. I mean, most people catch them and return them. They don't like them. That's one of the fish they call a trash fish. But I caught the first one, and you know, he was okay size. And I was like, you know, I could use this for cut bait. And I'm like, nah, I'll hold out and see if I can catch something else, and I let it go. And then I caught the next one, and he was a big guy. And I went to throw him back, and the people next to me were like, oh, you're going to throw him back? Can we have it? And that's when it dawned on me, oh, I should have kept the first one. And I was like, yeah, here you guys go. You can have it. So that was the 2 drum. I didn't catch any more drum for the rest of the day. I mean, I kept getting bites like crazy all day long. Like every 5-10 minutes, I was getting hit. And it wasn't like a little boom, boom, boom. No, it was boom, 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 boom. Like bigger fish hitting it. Yeah, I'll be back out Saturday and doing an overnight Saturday to Sunday morning. I'll be there, not sure, but a good portion of the day, Saturday, during the day. And then probably there until close to noonish or whatever on Sunday. But I'll probably, when I get there Saturday, I'll get set up, probably do like a 2-hour live, and then shut down, make sure everything's charged up again, And then when it gets dark, or getting ready to get dark, I'll go live again and stream as long as my lights will let me. Which I have about 4 batteries for it. So it should give me anywhere between 8 to 12 hours of light. So, fingers crossed, I should be able to get through the night with it. Doug, welcome in. Not much, man. Just tying up some jigs slowly. Alright. Let's see what jig heads I have left to be able to tie. Hey, Ove. I have one set of 3 yellow heads I could tie tonight. And then I got a set of 3 pink ones. And then after that, it's all unpainted until I get some more. Or get some paint. Which I looked into a small thing of that powder coat stuff. It was like 14 bucks. So that's where my real cost is going to wind up coming into this. That's another reason why, got the old app pin there, the Cash App pin. If anyone wants to donate, it goes towards doing this and getting stuff fishing. Alright. Yellow or pink? Which one should I do first? Because I'll be doing both of them. Have you ever used... I have not used any UV resin yet. I got somebody supposed to be sending me a little bit to try. When I get that, then I'll have some other options. Pink one first? Okay. Kind of figured that'd be the one that's picked anyway. Alright, now for tail color, we've got gold, orange, black, red, or white. I'm guessing I know what's going to be said. Oh, white. Okay, I was wrong. White it is. Now then, a body color for the Chanel. I've got quite a few colors of that, so. Pink head, white tail, what color should the body be? Please don't say a color I don't have. Tails out. 2 and 3. Oh, I dropped one. Tail down. On my Turner's workshop, I can find it. Come on, give me a body color. Body color. Those both look good, but I don't think I got purple. I have a plum-ish. He said red or purple. So I think that's actually a lighter red. Yep, you're good. You're good. Okay. Not a problem. He's got a bigger channel, so yeah, he's going to get hit by a few more trolls. I have a darker red. I have a lighter red, which isn't too much lighter, but you can see the difference. And then closest thing to purple I have is a pinkish purple. So which one? Dark red, light red, or pinkish purple? Like I hope to get some 3. So the pinkish purple, I'd say that one too. But hopefully I can get some purple. Alright, yeah, I'm going to do the pink purple. Pinkish purple. Get that locked in. Cinch the tip just a little bit so it doesn't unravel. Okay. Now let's tie her up and see what she ends up looking like. I guess I'll hold out on tail this one a little bit because mine's a little bit frayed up. Hey, Billy, welcome in. Long time no see. How you been? It's only 4 a.m. here. Sorry if I can't remember, but I do remember you were East Coast. There we go. Just peel back. You feel bad because you want to go live? Really? Oh. That'll be a fun one to see. See Lucifer's first live. Tying jiggity jigs, probably. Or fishing. Or just doing the hangout. Keith, welcome in. Yeah, right. Yeah, my last fishing session, some people brought their kid down, and they're setting up chairs, and the little kid set up his chair next to his mom, and mom grabbed it and moved it between her and dad. So the kid started screaming because he wanted to sit on the other side of mom. And that kid screamed for hour and a half, just as loud as he could. Everything he did, everywhere he go, just screaming. Because he couldn't put his chair on the other side of mom. Like, you know, just straight screaming. And then people next to them had a infant in a car seat that stayed quiet the whole time. Oh, I did it again. I keep doing it. I'll fix that one in a second. Lighter down. Yeah. Listen, I ain't seen you in quite a while. Oh, babe, that guy. You mean you're sending me more thumb? More thumb. You mean you're sending me more thread? Oh yeah, that's right. You said you had those other schools you're sending. Yeah, hopefully. Awesome. That's awesome, Hillbilly. Yeah, I mean, uh, right now I'm not exactly going live at like a optimal time, but most of the insomniacs in the fishing community, we're all up still at this time. And then some of the other ones are just getting up. Yeah, I'm saving them. I still have some thread on the last bobbin. I can probably still tie one or two jigs out of the 210. This 100 is really driving me up a wall, but I'm still tying with it because it's what I got. Unless I want to go back to that first thread he sent me. Awesome. Let's see. That's turf. No, I'm good. I got the one. That's all I need for now. I'll branch out as I go. I mean, I'm going to have my holder. You said you're sending another one for her. Virgo, welcome in. So we can just swap out when we need to swap out if we swap out. Smaller industrial schools, okay. I mean, I was looking at multi-pack of colors of the threads on Amazon and multi-packs of a bunch of different colors I don't have on Chanel's on Amazon. They're not too badly priced, to be honest. I mean, it does take the cost of everything I'm doing up a little bit, but I wouldn't have to charge anything more than I normally do. Yeah. Like, if need be, I'll just take the rest of this stuff and spool it off onto something else. And then I'll use this bobbin to spool mine on, and then she can use that other one to spool hers on. If you guys can't tell, see a little bit of color difference. I'm getting darker already. I mean, it was this red when I first got home yesterday. No blistering. Like, got light color, darker color. It doesn't really pick up on the screen. Gonna be fishing. Like I said, I was fishing yesterday. Wasn't it? Oh, I slept since then. I was fishing yesterday, and then I'm going to be fishing again Saturday into Sunday. This unithread unwaxed. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, so that's had plenty more than enough time to dry. So there it is. Pink head, purplish body, white tail. Thank you, Virgo. And so the Chanel that we bought, these little spools right here, was 14 spools. 14 spools. It was only like $3-4 somewhere around there. For the same on Amazon, it's only, I think I found some at like $8 and 8 to about 14 or something like that. I normally don't buy from there. Yeah. I mean, obviously right now I'm going to go the cheaper route to get a stock. Once they start selling and I start getting an income to go, offset it, then I'm going to go with probably other places, or maybe still keep ordering from the same place. Ding. Kicking goals? I mean, I've kicked my goal. Well, no, I haven't kicked my goal. My new goal is to get my watch hours. And last I checked, I had 600 and something hours out of the, we'll call it 4K watch hours I need. It's 3K for low level, 4K for next level. I used, that was a flush from me. Nice. Yeah, I used to do for saltwater. I used to do the shrimp flies for when we went out doing rock cod fishing and ling cod fishing. But it was nothing on this level of tying. It was just quick throw together stuff. Yeah, I gotta do a little more pre-adjustment. Yeah, the hours long ones, Hillbilly, like for my lives and stuff like that, I put them into a watch list. And for that, what you do is when you get ready to go to sleep, you go in there, you start the first video, you turn the volume all the way down, set the phone down, go to sleep. Let it play while you sleep. That's the easiest way to get so many watch hours. And I'm going to be working on making actual long form videos, which is just normal videos. And I'm going to try and keep them anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes long. Pauses the watch list. Then there's a setting at the top you have to click to tell it to continue playing. Or even at best, pick out the longest one, let it play. Yeah. Well, pick out the longest one, let it play. Because I think my longest one is like 7 hours, 8 hours, something like that. Just let it play. That gives me that much more hours. Alright, I'm not sure exactly how they do it, but I think that's how it works. I mean, if they're catching on to it, then that's because of the small fishing community or small channel page fishing community, because we've all helped each other out for the last year or so, getting people up their watch hours and stuff by doing that. But oh, nice. I'm gonna say Data, wasn't he the guys from Star Trek? Which is funny on the pronunciation of that word. Anybody who's ever watched Star Trek knows how to pronounce that word correctly. But most people say data. It's pronounced data. The A followed by, or a space followed by, another vowel gives it the A. Data. That's original. No, it was the original. Or it might have been next year. Because one is in originals. Yeah, me too. But once somebody's monetized, if they have those little infomercial commercials in there, watching them actually helps them too. Not for watch hours, but actually for earning. Okay. Okay. It's been a while since I watched him, so I couldn't remember if he was in the original or not. I mean, the only video game I ever played that I bought a lifetime subscription to was Star Trek Online. I have a lifetime subscription to that game, so anytime I go back on there, I got all the latest crap. Nanu nanu. Huh. There's one for you. You remember how Spock does this? Mork and Mindy did this. Can you get your hand to do that? Just 2 outer fingers. I learned I could do that because I had a friend named Mindy and she used to call me Mork. I think it's so she could get away with calling me a word that rhymed with dork without me getting mad at her. Gotta go. School and yes, man. Alright. Thank you for stopping in, Hillbilly. Hopefully I can catch you on again another time. Or maybe one of these days you'll go live. Muriel. Yeah, like this hand, I can't really do it. But oddly enough, the one I've damaged and what's up, dude? Just popping in for a couple minutes. Was about to get to bed. Finish up my new video. Awesome, awesome. Good to hear. Well, thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you click that like button. And good night. Take care. I'll check out your video at some point. Definitely after my live. Let you play while it's run. Okay. Thank you. That too will help. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Almost forgot what colors I was using. That's the reason why I leave it hanging in front of me so I don't forget. Get on there. Oh God, never seen you go live. You missed it. I've had several lives. Sorry, I'm not very talkative. That's fine, man. I mean, whereas talking is great and all, the more people that talk and the faster they talk, like the more the chat just keeps scrolling, the more I get pushed into the algorithm, the more likely to get subs. But I'm good with it not being that quick. I can keep up with it. And especially if I'm talking, I can keep up with it. If I'm typing, I can semi keep up with it. But other people in chat cannot. Cannot do. I mean, if you see me in a chat and trying to help somebody get subs, that's when I'm in there chatting like I'm a crackhead. I'm just message. You'll see me, somebody else, me, somebody else, me. Or welcome in. I've seen you were live. Did you end it already, or are you still live on another device? What am I tying? Crappie jigs. Crappie and panfish jigs. Wedge tail style. Yep. That's another reason why I individually say hi to people or back to people. Just so it gets chat moving. Chat moving brings other people in. It's nice seeing normal people. My father left my family. Welcome in, Apollo. If all that is true, I am sorry to hear that. I was going catfishing with the missus. We got one on. You pulled a JR. Although his broke the line. There was a guy that came into Burko's chat earlier, Orp. His name is Kern River Fishing. That's his YouTube, is Kern River Fishing. And that would be up north of you by Lake Isabella, where I used to fish at. Kernville, Kern River. Kern River runs down, runs into Lake Isabella, and then out of Lake Isabella. And I try and get them subbed together because Kern was saying that he would definitely come down your all's way and meet up with you and fish the Santa River Lakes. So it'll be another collab, another person in California. They're local to connect with and help grow with. So, mister, can you teach us about fishing? I don't know anything about it. I always wanted to be taking fishing. What kind of fishing are you interested in? You have a great chat full of fishermen also. I mean, Burko's Adventure, he's in Australia. He fishes all the time. Same Pride Orp. He's in California. He fishes all the time. HG Down Under. Definitely check him out. Give him a sub. Help him get up to 50 subs so he can go live. He's also in Australia. Yeah, he's part of the Three Amigos. We got Burko, HG Down Under, and Big Jet Outdoors. They all like to fish together, all three in Australia. All three great people to learn from. I mean, they don't per se have the same fish we do. We have flathead catfish. They have dusky flatheads. We both call them flatties, but they're two different fish. Lucifer fishes Florida and Louisiana. So saltwater and freshwater areas. Orp fishes California, so saltwater and freshwater areas. Burko, saltwater and high salinity brackish waters. I'm sure he gets freshwater areas, but that's kind of further inland. Fish for trout, salmon, or steel. Yeah, there you go, Oregon fishing. And it said, if you just want to know how to go fishing, prawns, shrimp. So you're in either salt or high salinity waters also. Where are you from, Apollo? I'm saying prawns, I mean, you gotta be UK, Australia, somewhere in there. And the only, when we have shrimp here in our waters, we have mackerel in our waters, but prawns and Katla, not sure. Oh, okay, India, awesome. I mean, the easiest form of fishing, you get rod, you get a reel, you get a hook, you get a weight. You find, go out and find some garden worms, earthworms, whatever I'm going to say. Put them on the hook, cast it in. Nearly everything likes worm. I'm not sure what kind of fish you have in India, so I would be really no good at teaching you stuff from India. Burko. Spear gun, yeah, right? My mom was trying to tell me that spear gunning was illegal around here. I'm like, no, Mom, laws have changed. All right. So first off, we've got these tree buttes. That my mom wanted. Which I can see her now. I'll get ready to give them to her. No, I was just kidding. But there they are, anyway. And then that's what fell earlier. 1 second. I had some fall earlier and I didn't know what it was until just now when I was getting ready to look for it to use. I remember what it was. And I'm not digging for it. It now lives in the abyss for now. Cheese, yes. Like we have catfish and stuff here that we use cheese for. It works good. Like especially anything like a sharp cheddar or something like that. There's your set. Alright, man. Take care. Good night. Let's check out your video. Yeah, I don't have a net. Yep, grubs, insects, worms, frogs. Probably missing half a chat here, but kind of going up and looking at. Yeah, you can use hand. Just a line, hook, some weight. Don't even need a weight half the time. Thank you. Thai and Vietnamese. So your catfish is more. Is it normal catfish or yours more closer to the walking catfish? Yeah. Some garlic mixed in with it. I've just now realized I don't know where my box of jigs went. There it is. I'm not getting up for them. So these just go right here. Okay, not a problem. I'll watch it when it comes out. Thank you, thank you. Take care and have a good night, Oregon. The normal one. Mostly carp, mackerel. Okay. Carp. A hook. Kernels of corn. Fill the hook up with kernel, individual kernels of corn. Hook them on. Put them on the hook. Throw them out there. Carp love it. Check out my channel. I catch carp all the time on just corn on a hook. Or again, worms. Yeah, garlic puts out a higher scent trail. Nope. Nope. They attract to it. Anything that's really like greasy, oily, like for your catfish, use mackerel. It's one of the greasiest, oiliest fish out there. Well, not the most, but they're pretty greasy. Thank you. I said if you check out the like Australian channels, they have the carp there too. Burko goes carp fishing all the time. I think Jed does too. And if Heath doesn't, he will. Oh yeah, he will. Yep. Not twisted his mind. Just try to start the arm first. That works. I mostly fish for food. I fish, I keep. I mean, carp I don't really keep until I get a yes from the rest of the family they want to eat it. You know. I mean, I've had carp. My mom's had carp before. We liked it, but I'm not sure how it was made because the people caught it right down in the river and they cooked it and they brought it over to us. I don't remember what kind of seasonings or anything that was on it. But everybody's like, oh, you should have it smoked. Well, it wasn't smoked. Nice. So nice and packed. Is it a pay lake or is it just a go fish lake? Because I wouldn't think, being that carp is so invasive, that you'd have a pay lake to fish carp in. Exactly. When we going? We'll haul some toads in. Catfish and gar. Gar are like a needle type fish. Long snout, bunch of razor sharp teeth, and armored scales. So you gotta have shears to cut their scales with. And luckily for me, catfish and gar love the same bait. Anything, pretty much. Our fishing license for all waters and lakes unless protected. Okay. Can't find that. Or I kept it to get you in the car to go carp fishing. Ornamental lake. Sounds nice. And housing estate. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. I mean, a lot of my fishing, I was taught the basics of fishing. Most of my fishing I've learned on the go, and I'm more of an unconventional. I use stuff that people laugh at, but it works. Told me the carp spot. Might be the same one, or it might be another one like the other one. I mean, if I found somewhere here that had a nice lake with, you know, a lot of carp in it, I'd definitely hit it. But I definitely know, as far as for keeping trout or keeping catfish, carp, can't even speak. For keeping carp, I would not keep them from a lake, maybe a lake, depending on the clarity of the water. Lakes and ponds, just because the water is more still and stagnant, you got a higher chance of getting something from that. But the rivers and stuff that I normally fish around here, they're crystal clean, clear waters. I have no problem keeping the carp out of there because I know what they're eating. I can see it. I'm usually all by myself. Thank you. Thank you. Tuna what? Tuna lock waters? So just kind of looking right now, yesterday when I went out before I went live. I had 200 or 516 subscribers. Now I'm up to 526. I've gained 10 subscribers since yesterday to now. Look at you are the one who rides on it. Nope. I mean, I rode motorcycles. I like motorcycles, but I spent a year in Iraq with the military dealing with explosives, and my equilibrium's off. I can't keep upright. I mean, I can, but it's a little harder than it used to be. Just standing, I wobble. I mean, if I had one, I'd probably ride it. Can I afford one? No. All right. For the yellow jig head, I got white tails. I got black tails. I've got red. I've got orange. And I've got gold. What should I go with yellow? Well, hopefully he knows every place. The way you guys know every place. Hey, you're fine. Cindy, welcome in. So I'm trying to figure out for the yellow head. I've got orange, yellow, orange, gold, white, red, or black tail. Yeah, those are tails for the jigs. Black, kind of what I was thinking. Everybody wants black with the yellow. That's what they look like. They go on the back, they stick off, so whenever they jig through the water, when they jig through the water, they vibrate. Yep. Nikki, welcome in. Yeah. They give a little bit of motion, a little bit of movement. Something for the fish to trigger on. Ice Cold, welcome in. The jig master. I wouldn't say master, but I got a good handle on it. I'm doing okay. How you been, Nikki? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Y'all know what I be loving it. Get out of here. Now for the fun part. We have the yellow head with the black tail. What color body? Awesome, awesome. Body, 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 body. Color abs should have put on this thing, Nikki. Purple again? And so I have a purple-ish, a pink-ish purple. Or pink. See, you go pink and blue even, yeah. Blue. Yellow. I don't have yellow. Closest thing to yellow is that. It is kind of a yellow, it's more gold, even though it kind of looks the same on there. What do you want? I can't juggle. I can't do it. Blue, blue. So we got 3 blue, we got a red. Richmond colors. Blue. Yeah, I mean, the fish do too. If you have a lure and you can find something that's got a little, find something with a little bit of a pink flash to it. Green, you say? I have a chartreuse yellow. I have what I'll call a forest green. And then I have more of a green, grass green, green grass green. I think I have another green somewhere too, but no, not unless you count that, and I'm not going to count that. Not in this tie. I know it kind of looks yellow there, but it's more of a green on my side. I can't make it look green. Green, no, dang it. Yeah, there you go. This is yellow. Let me visualize that and see. You know, yeah, that'll stand out. That'll pop. That'll do it. Still don't really want to use blue. Not with yellow. Richmond colors. Fine. I'll tie it like this and I even call it Richmond. The Richmond jig. Apologize for all you guys that said blue, but I was not digging the blues. Well, the tail is black with red fleck in it. Red glitter. Come from Tigerland, so orange and black. Because just up the road here in Clearwater, or Piedmont, their school mascot is the Clearwater Tigers. The colors are orange and black. Whereas my school I went to, we were the South Iron Panthers. And ours was maroon, white, and black. Burko getting the old school motto chant. See, I had to give it something white as the background so you can see the tail. Josh, welcome in. Well, I don't have any red jig heads. I had the pink, and they're all gone. I don't have any black jig heads. And I don't have any white jig heads left. So in no way can I make those three. No. I do like that color combo. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I bet he does. I bet he does. And I get some interesting ones in here too. But so far I'm still too small of a channel to get the overflood of the interesting trolls all at once. When my stuff hits the feeds. Oh, awesome. AFL. You're fine, Burko. At Macca's. 1 second. Alrighty. So you guys say Macca's for short for McDonald's. We'd say Mickey D's. Fillet of fish. Heck yeah. Lock screen challenge complete. It's one of the reasons why I like Cricket, the phone service. McDeadly. But their phone service, the unlimited plan that we have, and we have the family plan at that. Each line is $60 for unlimited talk, text, and web with a 10 gigabyte hotspot. And for each person you add to the family plan, it reduces it. So if you have one person, it's $60. If you have two people, it drops to like $58 a piece. Third person, it drops a little bit more. Basically, we have 5 people, and it is $130. So you think about that. 2 at $60 would be $120. And we have 5 at the $60 plan and only paying $130. unlimited talk, text, and web. And it runs off the AT&T towers. But they have this app you can download called Add It Up. And you sit around, you do little surveys, you play games, and you earn points. And for every like 25,000 points you get, it's like. So when we're bored or ain't got nothing to do, we sit around and play those things. Or they got lock screen bonuses you get points from. So each month, you know, the 5 people on it, if we all just do our normal thing, we get $5 off. So that's 20, 5, 10, 15, yeah, $30 off. So a $100 bill each month is what we pay. What? You look at the McChicken? It's good. Subway tuna scandal. What were they doing? Yeah, but Metro gets no service here. Because Metro was bought out by Sprint, I believe. Yeah. I think we have to renew our Prime account. Which we got the money in the account. I should have took it by now, but all right, man. Take care. Have a good walk. Have a good lunch break. Yeah, I mean, we got T-Mobile, but you don't get service anywhere with it. Yeah, Metro by T-Mobile. That's right. When it's in California, it's what we always have is Metro PCS. Loved them. And then when we were getting ready to move from California to here, I had to ask around to find out what kind of coverage works best here. And everybody said that AT&T is about the only service that covers this area, which it is. AT&T and AT&T towers are about the only thing that really picks up. Like Verizon, you have to be up north, like around St. Louis or something like that. Yeah. Pretty much any of the bigger companies, you gotta be near bigger cities. Because we live out in the country, in the boondocks. So, Singular Wireless, the regular stuff from Walmart. The thing is if that's what you're talking about, the stuff you go into like Walmart and get the phone and the service, they have different colors of cards that you buy. And the different color indicates the cell towers that it uses. The red is Verizon, the blue is AT&T. So you're probably using the same service I am, just under a different name. Like the one I want to be the best service around is Mint Mobile, because that's $15 a line unlimited. I'd have to look into that and see what. I mean, you guys may be running different stuff. You're also Australia, I'm the United States, so. I mean, yeah, there's phone services, phones, cards, and stuff you can get from Walmart that work, but that's because they work on the AT&T towers. Let that guy dry, and then I'll bag them and not tag them. Well, shucky durns. I might not be bagging them. It looks like I got a bag over here. Oh, there we go. I got a bag. Paul, how you doing? Welcome in. Refresh. 527. Awesome. 24 likes. Cool. Alrighty. With Luca and Orp also, were you guys in Turner's chat earlier when I was sitting there talking about trying to take minnows with me, but I didn't have a minnow bucket, whatever, to keep them in? Thank you. Yeah, I put mine up there so you can see the tail, but black tail. Rude, welcome in. Or for you guys in Australia, you'd call it liveys. Just, live minnow. Because I can get them down here from the creek by my house. Got tons of them. It's free to catch. But I didn't have a minnow bucket to keep them in, to keep them alive. I could kind of put them in something, they'd probably die out pretty quick. I don't have an aerator, I don't have the minnow bucket, none of that stuff. So I pretty much just kind of got an idea from somebody in chat of what to use as one, and I made my own. It's basically just a large plastic jug And I've drilled holes in. Got the lid. And I have a string attached to it. So I put the minnows in here. And when I'm down by the river, I just throw that in the water so the water fills back up in there and keeps the minnows alive until I need them. And I just pull it out, the water drains out, and I can reach in and grab a minnow and throw it back out again. So, redneck engineered, minnow basket, minnow bucket, libby well, not trap. My libby trap is over there. They also made from another water bottle, or that's not a water bottle. I made from a water bottle. I will eventually get me a new minnow trap, one of the metal ones like I used to have. And I will get one of the actual minnow buckets with the aerator and stuff like that eventually too. But for now, I do what I can with what I can afford, which isn't much yet. That's pretty much the jigs I'm going to tie for the night. Just those 3 sets. Because most of the other heads I got, or mostly all the other heads I have, are all unpainted. First time I've... Where? In here or in his? Probably in his. But I've seen it several times. Yeah. That was me eating the jig, by the way. Crap, I think I turned it too far for it. Yeah, there you go. That's good. See, pretty much, like, when he's fishing, he doesn't get that many trolls, right? When he's actually doing the fishing. Even when he's fishing, he gets steady. Like, probably just because his channel draws in YouTube promotes his channels out to certain places. Like if all he ever did was fishing, he'd be pushed out into like the fishing community. But he does a lot of the talking, the chatting, he does the growing. So that brings a whole nother thing for them to shove the stuff out to. And he'll draw in, based upon his channel, he'll draw in more trolls than I do. When I started getting out more and doing more of the bushcraft stuff, I'll start drawing in some strange trolls. As well as I'll start drawing in the Therian crew. If you don't know who that is, I'll let you look them up. Because once your channel hits the algorithm, once it gets pushed into the short speeds, YouTube is pushing it towards a certain demographic. And it's based upon what your content's mainly about. And being that he doesn't save his live streams, he deletes them. All they have to go off is the shorts and stuff that he has. Okay. And just, I have friends that do the bushcraft and stuff, and they tell me about what kind of trolls and stuff they get in, or the types of viewers they get in. I got one too. I actually have 2 or 3 of them that follow me. You barely ever see them or hear from them, but they're there. I actually had one that follows me here that found me over on Instagram and started messaging me there. I was like, you do you, boo. Matter of fact, their name was Wolf. And then their sister's name is Gala Cat or something like that. Like, to be honest, like, I don't know. They post about stuff, but they don't actually live the lifestyle. Like, they're out in the woods doing bushcraft, and they said they're building a Therian den in the woods. Yep. Same here. Look, I stopped tying jigs and went from like 7 viewers down to 4. I had 16 at one point. Oh, Scotty with Fun Fishing Adventures, when he was live earlier, crappie fishing, at one point he hit 60 some odd viewers at one time. When I was in, he had about 58. And on his way back from where he was fishing, he called me to ask me what the lower Black River looked like where I was fishing at, and see if he should stop in or not. And I said he stopped in down there and caught 7 or 8 white bass and something. He said he caught something else. I do not remember. Oh, 1 crappie. I know more than I want to know about it. Of course, I know more than I want to know about a lot of things. Some things I wish I could forget. Yeah, I think you came in about the same time I did. That last few minutes or so. And I didn't see him go live again when he got down to Clearwater or Lower Black River. But he said he got video. So he'll probably post that at some point as either shorts or a long form video. You're right. You ever watch Heroes? TV series Heroes? I wish I could find that one guy that takes the memories out. Or if we were in the Matrix, you know, they could take it out and put new stuff in. All right. Off. Hang with the rest of them. Bag open. Drop them in. Space them out. Close the bag. Come on. Nah, it hangs behind chat. You can still see it. And it's funny too, because I'm looking at this. I can barely see the screen, but it shows my head above it. I can see chat from my computer screen now. That down. Oh, this little piece, by the way, there's like a little clip that went in this little thing, little groove right here, and I was opening up to get it onto a bigger surface, and it just fell off. That little pin on the inside just fell out. I mean, it still works, just it sets on it and I tighten it down. So, no big deal. And if I can find me one of those little locking pin clips, I'll put a new one on it. Yeah, JB Weld, super glue. I think I still have some of that steel stick made by JB Weld called Steel Stick. It's like a tube's got putty. The outside's like a gray, the inside's black, and you mix them together. And you start feeling the heat off of it, and you stick it and mold it onto it, and it hardens harder than steel. Well, the point of this thing not being solid fixed is so when you're tightening it, it's not like marring the surface. It just kind of, it sits still while this spins. Like I'm saying, this thing, the piece that locks onto it, the hole's too big. So I took a piece of metal coat hanger and bent it and pushed it down in there so that it'll hold that distance so it's solid. Yeah. This stuff works great for all kinds of stuff. I actually fixed an engine block on an old Dodge. It had probably, I don't know, a hole about the size of like a cigarette butt in the top back side of it. And I wound up taking and getting a bolt that had one of those the spreaders for whenever you're doing drywall, where you push it in, and when it gets through the drywall, it opens, and then when you tighten it down, it spreads back out against the drywall back. I used one of those, a bolt, and steel stick, and I put the thing down there, let it spread open, got it back up, started tightening it down a little bit, mashed the steel stick all down in there, all down around the hole, had a washer that set down on top, and then tightened it down to where it all mushed into that hole, and when it hardened, no more problems. Because it works high temp, it works around liquids, oils, all that stuff. After fixing it, it was still a good running truck for another year or so, and I wound up selling it, and the guy that sold it still drives it. No, the guy that bought it still drives it. And that's been a year and a half ago. I mean, he drives the crap out of it. Yeah, true. I don't know about that. I don't really have much. Like this that I'm attaching to is like a bar stool type stool. It's an older one with a swivel top. This is an old wooden stool that my laptop can sit on. I can attach this thing to, get over here next to the couch where I can sit down and tie. Like, I think the main thing I don't like about this arm, the D arm or whatever they want to call it, is it only has that much of a rise. Awesome. Welcome back, Hillbilly. Or still here, but welcome back in chat. But Turner's, this piece is all the way down here. So it comes over and comes all the way up to here. So he's got, a big amount of rise so that when you're tying, this doesn't get in your way. I mean, I could just kind of turn it out of my way while I'm tying and hang. That would actually probably work. Got an old TV tray top. Traveling. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it kind of does. If I had a little collar, a metal collar that would slide down over this or slide up over this and keep that spacing, then I wouldn't have to tighten it and I could just move it in and out of my way. Like as far as the TV tray things, I have a metal, one of those metal TV tray things. I don't think it'd work too well with this. It'd be all kinds of flopping. But if I could find one of the old wooden ones, I'd keep it around for this. Timu. I mean, this little piece right here, it's got a little hex screw in the back of it. I never tightened it down. It just kind of moves. I can take it off. It just kind of, it sets there good enough. Nom. You didn't go to Nom. Welcome in, David. Thing took off this way. Now she just unzips the coin purse and takes the coins out. One, I don't really have a tendency to run ever. Two, I don't run anymore. Yeah. It's always in your best, best advice to tell them, just calm down, you're overacting. And they just calm right down. I think that's the best, worst advice I've ever heard. That's when you tell her to calm down and see his eyes just. I mean, it only doesn't work like 99 times out of 10. I mean, you gotta try it. You might not know. She might be that one point never gonna happen that, just, calms right down. Starting with like breathing. Yeah, see, that's like Dollar General. Once you get a product in there you like, they just discontinue it. You start learning to not show that you like something, or it's not going to be there anymore. Yeah, I've never done that to somebody who was dating one of my exes, but I did do something like that to one of my friends, and he was asking advice on something, and I told him what to say and what to do because I knew it would tick her off. And about an hour and a half later, I get a call. Have you been talking to him? Yeah, he was over here earlier. Why? Because that. Like, no, he didn't. I told him not to. I said not to, not to. Nice. Is she there in Australia or is she in Germany? And if you ever want to figure out what really makes a woman mad, just keep talking, and he'll be able to let us know eventually. Two of us. Satan. Get the big old puppy dog, pouty eyes. Well, I mean, right off the bat, you say, one of a woman's favorite thing is spiders. They should get a cue that, nah, clowns. My wife's grandma really loves clowns. She had them all over the house. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you ever want to know what not to say to a female, just keep talking, and Hillbilly will let us know eventually. Even though you've said you're more like, tomboyish. I believe you said it's like hanging out in chat. There's nothing you really say that really dings at your female until you tell them I'm a female. Really, David? Really? You don't ask females that. Right? Send them after David. Nah. Berkeley don't drop from anywhere. Nice. Brewer, welcome in. And Hillbilly, that's what counts for me. Most people are out hunting for a 10 that's actually a 0 inside. David. Well, even though my teeth were already loose and starting to fall out, I was messing around with a friend of mine, and we were both pretty well drunk. She turned around, she punched me and knocked like 2 or 3 of my teeth loose, and then turned around and jumped up and headbutted him because he was about the same height as me. But she jumped up and headbutted him and broke his nose. From Amazon? Mail order through Amazon? So you mean like China, the wrestler? Yeah. Xena was awesome. But like I said, she was also known as China in the wrestling world. Now, next time I got drunk. Hey, Brewer, next chance. Uh, Saturday nights into Sunday. I'll be back down there fishing again. Gabriella was that little short, scrawny, blonde chick. Well, that's cool. You know, if you can make it, that'd be awesome. Lucy, welcome in. Now, Lucifer, real quick. One's Turner make. Oh wow, it's got a little extra on it. Give me 1 second. All right, so the ones Turner makes, when these things are going through the water, it's just this back part right here that's doing this as it's coming through. This one, it's actually bending from like here. So these things have a more of a movement than these things. These things only do it from like there. The other ones are from up here more. So it has more of a wobble to it. What? Can you imagine waking up hungover, sitting at a breakfast table, and somebody hands you a phone and says, "Here." Well, when I was younger, we had a party at my sister's house, and one of my friends, he was kind of drunk. He was talking to her, and he tripped and fell. And my sister used to do weightlifting, bodybuilding type thing. So he tripped and fell. She reached down, grabbed him by the back of the pants, like where the belt goes through, and picked him up and dropped him in the back of his truck and just kept walking. He popped in and goes, "I've never had anybody do that before. It's a good thing you're not single." Yeah. She's not huge, and neither is he. Welcome back, Audra. put those things away before I want to get a hook in myself later. What? Okay. All right, chat. All right. Let's dial a little back more to the PG side of things. Right, Audra? That's about what I say every time I see him. The OF, the only feet. Yeah, Brewer, if that does work, if you're able to, you got my number. Text or call me or whatever. Not now, though, obviously. Not tonight either. Or today. It's becoming daytime. Later today. Or anytime before Saturday. Or even on Saturday. Why not? All right. Foot. Bilbo Baggins. I always tell my wife she's 5'2", but she always, no, I'm not 5'3". No, he makes sure of it. There's this thing called a razor, and he shaves his little toes every day. No, I always tell her she's 5' nothing. Or I tell her stuff like, even if I laid down flat on the floor, you'd still have to look up to me. Blech. Exactly. If you floss at that, you're putting more stuff in than you're taking stuff out. That's their new commercial slogan now. I call that dental no gene. Matthew, welcome in. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. PG. Get back to PG topics. Not feet G. PG. Normal, typical, maybe. Just hair. Toothless wolf. PG. Yeah. I mean, comments are different. I mean, I don't know. I know if chat gets too far out of hand, YouTube itself will start deleting the messages. Ask me how I know that one. Other than that, nah. Chat hasn't got that too far carried away. Just, it's not a topic. I've eaten recently. I don't want to think about toe hairs between what teeth I do have left. Right? Brewer, David is a professional troll. He's on the troll levels of, he should get paid for some of the stuff he does. What? What did it have to do with Luca? Hey, I got 9. The wild chick. No. No. No, we were to keep this PG-ish as possible. I was talking in chat with a couple other veterans. I was talking in chat with a couple other veterans about stuff that we did in the military. And then all of a sudden we just started seeing chat disappearing. And we were mods, and it wasn't a mod or the owner deleting them. They were just disappearing off the chat. How does that work? And Dave goes, 9, not 9. There's 5 on this side on the lower bottom and 4 on this side on the lower bottom. I'm pretty sure that they're not that direction, Brewer, because she's not Spider-Woman. Now in the land of Down Under, they might. I come from a land down under. One comfort. No. No. I forgot what that book's even about, but no. Okay. No. Was that actually written by him? I mean, coming from a military background, the only good thing I can say about him, the only thing I can say about him is that when it comes to military tactics and stuff and knowledge, he was good. He knew his stuff. But he was greedy. And I'm only talking like, troop movements and battle knowledge, not take out all the, yeah. Brother did a book report. I did too. But like I said, I think I was like 7th grade. I did it just to be funny. But it was a book that I didn't really care to remember. I just remember it was bad. Look at this square mustache. SpongeBob square stash? Well, I'm sure it smells kind of like a public restroom now. All right, guys. Well, give it 5 more minutes, and I'm going to end it. I told myself I'd go live for 3 hours, and it's 5 minutes shy right now. And I probably won't be live again until Saturday. And so when I get there Saturday, I don't know what time yet. It may be early in the morning, it may be noon, it may be afternoon, I don't know. But when I get there, I'll get set up. I'll go live for a couple hours. Then I'm going to shut everything down and get my phone charged back up and wait until it gets later, and then I'll stream nighttime. Welcome back, Josh. Grave or something in some country. Yeah, I remember that one. What show is that, grave? It's actually his bits and his face. It's all shined up. Victor Noir. I think so, yeah. That's funny, that spelling reminds me. I used to have a lieutenant in the Marines, and his last name was something like I don't know. It was something like Pierre, something like that. The way it's spelt, but it was actually pronounced Petish. It was like Peere or something like that. Is the way it was spelt. But he kept telling everybody that it was pronounced Petish. He was Polish. And I'm like, okay. Because I kept calling him Lieutenant Pierre, and he was like, that's not my name. Made of aluminum. No. So I'm gonna get surgery on my hand. Oh man, that sucks. They're gonna try and reattach the nerves or something. Land O'Lakes. What up, butter? It's called genetics. It's hereditary. Passed down even. Yeah. I don't have very many jig heads left that have the painted heads. All I have left is the unpainted heads. I don't really want to tie with those. Like I will, but I don't really want to. Yeah. He's not Neanderthal, he's from Netherlands. Pancakes. Well, alright guys. It's hit, well, a minute over 3 hours now. I'm going to call it here. Um, Today should be Thursday. So I'd say more than likely I won't be live again until Saturday. Dandelion. But anyway, I probably won't be live until Saturday. I might, I don't know, but probably not. But I'll see you all Saturday on the riverbank. Hopefully catching some more fish. Possibly I'll have a guest appearance showing up there with me. Alright. Thank you, thank you. But for now, thank you all for stopping in. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscriptions. And I'll see you all in the next one. Boop.